Yes, sir.
Okay. Who here likes to fish? Raise your hands. Yeah. All right. Well, someone who liked to fish, who loved to fish, was my great-grandfather. His name was Carroll Sigmund. He was born in 1912 in Oklahoma. So in Oklahoma, there were some streams, some rivers there. But when he was a young man, the Great Depression happened, and he decided, and he had to come over to California to look for jobs. So he came over to San Francisco, and when at the bay, he loved to fish there. He loved it. It was kind of like back home. However, he didn't know about tides that well, about how tides come in. And so one day, he was out there on the ocean, in the bay, sorry. But out on the bay, he was out there with my great-grandma, Helen, and their two kids, who were my great-uncle and my great-aunt. So out there, a tide came in, and he slipped off of the rocks on the shoreline, falling in, and his clothes got soaked, completely wet. And they were the only pair he had there. So his clothes got soaked, and they were totally wet. And then they decided they were going to dry him off. They made a fire out of sticks on the beach, and then hung his clothes over the fire with sticks. Now, it was a nice day. It was sunny, a little bit of wind, and unfortunately, they fell asleep. So once they woke up to his clothes being on fire, totally burnt out. Yeah, he didn't have any extra clothes. It was his only pair right there. And now they had to go home. He was only in his underwear. They had a raincoat in the truck in his car. He tried to hide in that as they were going back over the Bay Bridge. The Bay Bridge at the time, in the 30s, you had to pay a toll. And also the cars back then, they're pretty, you can look inside, not tinted windows. So the guy at the toll booth pretty much saw he was only in his underwear, trying to hide it with the rain. It's pretty embarrassing for him, and my great-grandmother had a pretty good laugh about it. So that story's always been kind of told, and the main lesson I know he got from that was never, if you're going to hang your clothes over a fire, just don't fall asleep. It's probably the best idea. Thank you.